for being here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the event in a second, but I want to invite a few people up here to the stage area. Well, if we call this the stage, I want to bring up some of our board members that are with us today. Mr. Charlie Hassinger, Mr. Jake Romano, Mr. Jeffrey Jones, Mr. Richie Savoy, Mr. Ryan Roach, and our president, Mr. John Tessitore. If y'all could come forward, please. Up here, behind here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this opportunity. Again, I want to thank all the news media that took the time out of their schedule to be here. Going back, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 26th year of the Crew of Pygmalion, our 27th year in existence. We all know that during COVID, no one paraded, so we're 27 years old. Back about 7 years ago, the Crew of Pygmalion decided to start a thing called Pygmalion Fest. And back 27 years ago, when I started this as a young man, my vision was what is going to happen. Not that anything else as far as our parade or anything that we have done is not a part of our vision, but all those things have been a part of where we go today. Back in the day when now Congressman Carter awarded Pygmalion their permit to parade, this was our vision from then to now. What I will say is, first of all, what we're embarking on now is something that's much bigger than the Crew of Pygmalion. It's the impact of what Mardi Gras brings to the city of New Orleans. In the first weekend of Mardi Gras, and I was telling this to someone earlier today, we rival rider attendance with the second weekend. We have some major crews that parade in the first weekend of the Mardi Gras season, and that continues today to get better and better every year as a collaboration amongst the crews. What I've done in 27 years is tried to carry forth the vision of where we're at today. This impact for the first weekend of Mardi Gras and the Crew of Pygmalion is major. We've invested over $750,000 of revenue to be able to get to today, to rival entertainment of some of our biggest crews that put on these type of events. So the economic impact to the city, we feel, is substantial, extremely substantial to what we can do and bring people to our city, eat in our restaurants, drink in our bars, sleep in our hotels, and buy tickets to our events, come and see our parades, see what we have to offer. I promise you, the first weekend is something that the city should be very proud of, and I think they are. So economically, we feel really strong about this event and where we have done with this and what we've invested in this. And I hope our city officials, our mayor, our incoming mayor and council feel the same way as we do, and what we are contributing toward Mardi Gras as a whole. And we hope, I know our members, and many of our members are here, our float lieutenants. I know that many of you have been a part of this for a very long time and are looking forward to the great day on February the 7th when Pygmalion Fest goes to the next level. So what do I mean by the next level? The next level is just not about entertainment. It's about bringing our floats through the building for people to come in the building and to be able to see the parade go through the building. The other great thing about it is we're one of the only 3 clubs now that will be a live broadcast of the parade entering the convention center, and being a part of that is great. And we want to thank WWL Television for agreeing to be a part of that. I'm sure the other stations don't want to hear that, but being a part of televising our parade go through, and we're very proud of our parade. We have our own floats, our own den, our own designer, and our own decorator that we're extremely, extremely proud of. Before we get into the details of the event, I want to thank a few people. Over the last several years, my son, Jack Rizzuto, who is our co-captain, has spearheaded this with Ryan Roach to be able to get this event to where we are, and those guys deserve a lot of credit, spending a lot of time working with our team to develop the entertainment that we need. We also are in partners on this. I say partners. Our partner, Booking Entertainment, is one of the biggest in our country, AEG, that books all of our entertainment. So we're excited about where we're at today and what those guys have able to accomplish. So without going any further, our function has a theme this year, and our theme is The Princess and the Pig. As everybody calls it, Pygmalion, we use the pig. So it's going to be The Princess and the Pig. Let me talk briefly about tickets. Tickets will go on sale live at noon on Friday. So people will be able to start purchasing tickets. We're going to introduce two of our acts today that we have, and we have one that will hopefully be introducing in the next 2 weeks. But our headliner today, we're going to introduce to you today, that we're extremely proud of. And our budget for entertainment is over $600,000. And I think you will see that, and I hope the people of our great city and surrounding areas will see that we're investing in Mardi Gras in New Orleans. So our ticket levels will be totally different than what you see with some of our other counterpart crews that have events such as this. We're going to have our three classes of tickets, beginning with what we call our Pig Pass. That will be our lowest, which will be a BYOL pass into the function with a chair and a table to sit at. Then we will have what we call the Princess Package, which will be $225. Excuse me, the first one was $135. I think I forgot that. The Princess Pass will be $225 and will include an open bar. If you look at what the other crews offer, it will be a lot more what you're getting for the dollar. And third will be our captain section, will be $325 with an open bar and food for the entire event. So those are our three classes of tickets that we're offering to everyone attending. So what I'm going to do first of all is we're going to talk about first our entertainer, and that we're extremely proud of. Many of you may know who this person is, many of you may not. So I'm going to ask my son Jack to come forward, and him and Roach are going to unveil the posters. One of our posters will unveil the act. Many of you know that over the last few years we've had a band called Party Crashers. Party Crashers will be back in 2026 with us again, who's an awesome dance band and party band that's the best we've seen in a very long time. We're going to introduce two posters. One of our posters will be our theme, which is The Princess and the Pig, and the other one will be our entertainer. So gentlemen, without further ado, let's introduce him. Our main act will be Marshmello. This is a major act with a lot of resources behind it and a lot of value and what brings to the table. This man has sold thousands of tickets and filled arenas and places with tickets, and we're proud to have him as our this year's lead entertainment package, along with Party Crashers, and we'll have a surprise coming in the next 2 weeks as our third act we are going to introduce. I know some people say, why are you not introducing today? We're going to wait and introduce it all in the next 2 weeks, the rest of it. Okay.
And we also are going to have one other DJ as a local act from Baton Rouge, and DJ Roshti.
So again, I want to thank everyone for being here. If anybody has any questions, we'll be happy to answer anything that anyone may have. Otherwise, thank you all. We have refreshments and some appetizers we're serving. We appreciate it if you'd hang around with us. Anybody has any questions, again, we're excited about today. We're excited about you being with us here today. And I know all these gentlemen up here, along with myself, are extremely excited about this. And we want everybody to know that, look, the entertainment's one thing, but a lot of people see this as the floats going through the building. And people get to experience the parade pulling through the building. And we have worked with our team. And I want to thank, while I'm up here, also the general manager of the New Orleans Convention Center, Mr. Jim Cook, for his leadership and working with us, and Miss Elaine Williams, who is actually in charge of sales, vice president of sales, for working with us to make this happen and our dream come true for the first weekend of Mardi Gras. Thank you all very much, and have a great afternoon.